Hello, my name is Thomas Portuallo, and I am a circuit court judge. I was appointed to this position in 2012 by the governor, and it's an honor to sit in the 7th Circuit. I will be on the ballot, and I hope to keep my position. I'll be on the ballot in the August primary in Volusia County, Flagler County, St. Johns County, and Putnam County. And hopefully you will find that my experience and credentials are appropriate to continue to serve in this position as a circuit court judge. I was appointed again in 2012 by the governor, and it's an honor and it's a privilege to hear dependency cases, and that's what this spot is. It's a dependency court judgeship, and I hear cases that involve children who've been abused, who've been abandoned, neglected, and often removed from the home. And I want to thank you for the opportunity to make this video. I want to thank you for the invitation to be here and the invitation you granted my opponent and the other judicial candidates. I think it's a great opportunity for us to get the message out. So thank you very much.
Briefly tell us what makes you qualified to serve the citizens of St. Johns, Flagler, Putnam, and the Volusia counties as a judge in the 7th Judicial Circuit.
Well, thank you. I think I'm qualified to continue to serve as the judge in the 7th Circuit for primarily the same reason I was appointed to this position in the first place. I have experience on the bench. I have experience in dependency matters, and I've established myself as a very stable individual, a stable family life. I strongly support our government. I strongly support family values, and I've done a lot of work in the community. And I think it's appropriate that I continue to serve the public in this regard. One of the most, I think, complicated things of the judicial races this year is understanding which candidate is opposing which candidate. And you should know that I'm the incumbent. I've been a circuit judge since 2012. I had one opponent. Her name is Ms. Killebrew. And other than that, any of the judicial candidates that you may hear from, I do not oppose. I believe I was appointed to this position after passing the muster of the Judicial Nominating Commission and the interview with the governor's office because I have experience on the bench. I have experience in dependency matters. As far as on the bench is concerned, for over 16 years I was the judge of compensation claims, and I've heard over thousands of workers' compensation cases in Volusia and Flagler County for over 16 years. I was appointed in that position by the last 4 governors. I was initially appointed in 1996 and had been reappointed by every governor up through Governor Scott. As a judge of compensation claims, I have made decisions on evidentiary matters. I've made decisions on statutory construction. My decisions have been subject to appeal to the District Court of Appeal. When I was appointed to the circuit court judgeship, they reviewed my application. They reviewed my record as a judge of compensation claims. They looked at the efficiency that I established in our court. They looked at my record, my record on appeal, survey results, and basically they looked at my work product. They selected me from a number of other highly qualified candidates, and it was an honor to hold that position. But during those 16 years as a judge of compensation claims, where I was president of the Conference of Judges of Compensation Claims, I was on the Rules Committee and helped write some of the rules for workers' compensation. I did gain valuable judicial experience and experience on the bench, which I've taken to the circuit court. And actually, since I've been on the circuit court, we've made a number of changes that's really improved, I believe, the efficiency of our court system. We moved the cases through quicker. We had a record year for adoptions last year, and I think we're on track to have even a bigger year for adoptions this year. So I have judicial experience. I also have experience in dependency matters. Prior to my appointment as a judge of compensation claims, I was in private practice. And for 9 years, I was a guardian ad litem. I represented children in dependency court, and I represented the children's best interests. Many of these children were abused or abandoned, sometimes in horrendous circumstances, and I would advocate to the court what I thought was in their best interests. And I did this for 9 years on a voluntary basis. I was not paid for this type of work. And now as a dependency judge, I call upon my experience as a guardian ad litem. I call upon my experience on the bench as a judge of compensation claims. And I also have, as I mentioned, a stable family life. I I've been married for almost 18 years. I have one wife, Denise. She is a registered nurse and performs home health care for geriatric patients. I have two children. I'm blessed with Christina, who's 15, and Anthony, who's 13 years old. And I believe if you look at my experience and my record, you feel I'm qualified. I've established respect for the law and respect for our family value system. Thank you.
Thank you. Do you have any closing remarks?
Well, I just appreciate your patience, and I think it's a great idea that you watch these videos. I think it's a great idea that you research each of the judicial candidates and find out as much about them before you vote. I think when it is your duty as a voter to vote for who you know to be the most experienced candidate, who can serve the public well. And my spot is a dependency spot, so you'll be voting for who can serve the children best. And when you understand what a dependency judge does, he makes decisions such as should a child be removed from the home, should parental rights be permanently terminated, should a child be psychiatrically hospitalized, for instance, where should a child live. These are decisions that significantly impact the children of our community. And I just have to tell you that dependency court is really no place for an inexperienced judge. In fact, you can argue that dependency court is a place where you should have your most experienced judge, because they're going to impact the lives of these children forever. So when you go into the voting booth, I just ask that you research and know the qualifications of your candidate. So thank you very much.